some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down, do off. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage with about to book him. And love her, just keep the I just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touch down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers at home, and welcome everyone to a presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. Left side, Paul. Stolen by Bridges. Now Paul. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Booker goes in. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, Mark.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing with 12 points. Left side, Booker. Crowder outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's a three from Paul. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Ledee doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Sun substitution, Cameron Johnson.
Outside Paul. Shoots over Paul. And the Suns miss again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals.
That's his
There's
first
a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Booker.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And so here's Phoenix. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Back to Booker. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there. That one's good for 2.
Assisted by.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Inside. Paul with a steal. To the left wing.
2
Down
minutes
low.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder outside. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
From deep, Johnson. Crowder grabs the miss. Back to Payne. From the wing, the Suns clear it.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Out to Craig. 3-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
For the Suns. Torrey Craig.
And that one falls for Craig.
3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Left side Payne. Outside Craig. There's the screen by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
McGee a screen. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
To the inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Paul off the drive. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Outside Booker. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to McGee. McGee a screen. Inside. Puts the move on. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Left side, Booker. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Back to Bridges. Puts up a three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside Payne. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Suns. DeAndre Ayton. Jay Crowder.
Ayton in the high post. Pass to Booker. Excellent D there from Booker. The Suns leading. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Phoenix ball. Sun substitution. Cameron Johnson.
And the Suns with possession. It's a 5-point game. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Paul with it, and it's Payne picking him up, and Ayton gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Crowder with a steal. Ayton with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shamet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
To the middle. Here's Ayton.
Suns foul.
Misses the layup.
DeAndre Ayton.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns trailing. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assist from
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Phoenix timeout.
substitutions. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 4. Outside Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got 9 points.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. Crowder. To the paint. Here's Paul. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Crowder with a screen. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The Suns clear it. Tries to keep it alive. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. Again, great to have you with us. A shout out to all the moms out there on this Mother's Day. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Ayton gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shots.
The last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
From downtown, hits a three-pointer. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for the Suns.
And Phoenix has possession. At one point, they led by 16. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Bridges outside. Fires the three. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Booker. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. 18 feet out. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Shamet. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Booker with the defensive effort. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Ayton, covered by McGee. The shake. Hauled in by McGee. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Phoenix ball.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Substitution for the Suns.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Biyombo with the block. Payton with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. .58 seconds left in the third. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 5. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
Torrey Craig.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
The 3 from Craig. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Shamet. The 3 won't fall. And so it's Phoenix with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back after this word. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Here's Paul. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Aiden. The three is up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Payne.
You're setting the team back when you fail to take care of the ball. That's his 5th turnover.
Craig, no good. Up top, Paul. Excellent D there from Payne. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
His first personal
The
foul.
Suns making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Jay Crowder.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 19. Here's Payne. And he drives in.
Cameron Payne.
And the layup falls.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Back to Payne. Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. Outside Payne. Takes a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Crowder. Now McGee. Nice shot from the wing.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Phoenix foul.
Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line.
Second personal foul.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there
Shooting
and
for
drilling shots.
Cameron Johnson.
Free throw dropped for Johnson.
3 shots.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Aiden. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the
Second
game.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. And here's Booker. Aiden with a screen. 6 to shoot. And Booker hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 19.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's Bridges on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Stolen by Payne. Outside Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
2 minutes
The
remaining
defense
in the
gets
game.
physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
.136 left in the game. It's Booker on the wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's the three. And they get it back. And the Suns with possession.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And Man, it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Steps back. Here's Shamet to the middle. Out to Craig. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Crowder right side. To the inside. To the right side. The three is up. Off target from downtown. Here's Shamet. Crowder outside. Pass to Craig. Phoenix no good that time either. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the
Show me the real money, not the money to earn it. 어디서 나한테 사길 꺼내 진짜 모네 모니터가 아닌 벽에 걸려 있는 걸로 모작도 다 짜줘 나는 진짜를 원해 탑한테 그림하는 거래 저처럼 깡깡해는 엄청 고르고 고르지 고서 훈련에 뺀 볼러 눈끝 afternoon 내 150짜리 라식 눈큐비가 고정 내 눈은 못 속여 여기 씨발 꼴뚜기들도 octopus 얘는 벌써 이룬 줄 알아 씨발 난 얘네 아빠 대신 안돼 what 혹시나 해서 확인해봤어 내 whole universe the earth whole universe 벗겨 백전의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개조를 해봐라 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나 one more time 펄딱 burst 혹시나 해서 확인해봤지 내 universe the earth whole universe 벗겨 백전의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개조를 해봐라 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나 fire ace 못 먹 라면 많이 먹었어 beef people my blink the old boy MC Hammer 전시장에 가면 차려줘 호미처럼 호미 화방 갈 때처럼 나 허기져 show me the real money not the money to earn it 어디서 나한테 사길 나랑 사귈 나의 꿈이 작일
Hello to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you with us for this special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Coming into the season, every analyst picked this team to be in the top tier, and boy, have they come through. They are as good as they look on paper and are poised for a playoff run.
This is a roster with a lot of firepower, excellent coaching. They really have everything they need to compete for a title.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA Draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Hunter for three. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Kicks it out to Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. Trains the three-pointer.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside, Crowder. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Paul. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Phoenix turns it over again. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Young outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Young. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. And I imagine this is a really tough stretch of the season, Steve, for teams that are on the outside of the playoff picture looking in.
Kevin, it is, but no player in this league is going to quit on the season. They're out there to compete, no matter what the standings are.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker trying to free himself up. Shot by Crowder, no good. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. There's a screen by Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Atlanta Hawks dancing.
.151 left to play in the first. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gallinari outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. It's over McGee. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson outside. And here is Craig. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Craig. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Shamet. Fires the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. To the middle. With the fadeaway. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne with the bounce pass. To the inside. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
McGee with the block. Pass to Craig. The tray. A shot. No good. Tie game in Atlanta. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
ATL Hawks Dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get down.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Paul with the ball, guarded by Hunter. For three, Bridges gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
In the corner, Gerder with it. Pass to Okongwu. Alinari surveying the D. From outside the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution. Jay Crowder.
Suns leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Okongwu. Young with no one around. And that's good for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around to the paint. Here's Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Just barely too late. It catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Driving in and finished off by Wright.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's Crowder on the wing. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time.
Assisted.
And the Suns lead by 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Ayton inside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Wright. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
On defense, Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:25 left to play here in the half. To the inside. Stolen by McGee.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Knocked loose. Bounce pass from Shamet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Right down low. It's over Payne. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Shamet on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Payne. Now here is McGee. Back to Payne. Good tee by Williams.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. Booker outside. They get it back. Hall goes back up. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Bogdanovic. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
And that one's good, Ayton.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Just 4 to shoot. And Phoenix turns it over again. Atlanta making a switch here. The Hawks trailed by 7. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And here's Young from the arc.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Booker with no one around gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Here's Young, and the shot is long. Suns leading by 10. Booker, right side, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Hawks call a timeout.
So Young will bring it up for the Hawks. A 12-point game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Booker outside. Johnson in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Suns leading by 10. Pass to Payne. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Screen by Capella. To the middle. McGee with the block. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
I love how hard Capella works on defense. doesn't want to give up anything easy. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Pass to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson outside. Back to Booker. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Phoenix ahead as they wrap up the and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Wright. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Johnson can't get it to go. Baseline jumper. And it's Gallinari missing. Suns leading by 16. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Chris Paul.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Takes it inside. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Bogdanovich. And the layup falls.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Wright. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter with it. Gallinari down low. Banked in off the glass. Gallinari's got his first 2 points.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 19.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Another one falls for Phoenix.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Pass to Wright. And he drives in. And Wright throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Hits it from three-point range.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. He grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And it's the Hawks ball. Williams in the post. Pass to Knox. So here's Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williams looking over the floor. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Excellent D there from Williams. Gallinari outside. Beyond the arc. And the rejection by Ayton. Down low. Here's Knox. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns lead by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. I'll read.
I'm confident about that. The fact that I'm more confident.
We can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. And they switching it.
Big stepper, I forever never slip. You wanna make it, then you gotta take a risk. Push it to the max, manifest with every limb. Stretch and flex like you mad and you're reached to your limb. Top boy, top 10, never let the clock win. You gon' see the legacy, no if, just when. Never let them hopes die. New chance, same man. Hooping like you Kobe, you got 24 every day. The one and only, better beat it like you MJ. Hit him with the bullseye, show him how the game play. The king, of course, about to hit him with the swish. Ain't nobody better see him trying, but they wish. Easy elevation, and it's just like meditating. You the champ, and they know this a celebration. I can see the finish line, standing, know they waiting. Knocking out the doubts and call a dream chasing.
We can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. And they switching it. We can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers at home, and welcome everyone to a presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Paul into the lane. Drops in the layup for two. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
In transition, here come the Suns. And yep, it's good.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Collins. Let's go with a three. And Booker pulls it down. Now here's Paul. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Collins with the big block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Pass to Capella. Right side Hunter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Paul. Coming off a 12-point game. Basket's good. Paul's got 6 points. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Suns. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and you know that's important in the postseason.
Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Over Hunter. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Right side Booker. .116 left to play in the first. And they pick up 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Substitution for your Hawks.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. He's covered by Ayton. Right outside. Five to shoot. Outside, Williams. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. It's Booker on the wing. Rejected by Okongwu. And they'll keep possession. Jacks up a three. And that's good. Devin Booker for three. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns leading. Crowder left side. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
With the score.
Suns ahead, up by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Now Collins. Back to Young. Collins a screen. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the number 1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And with the regular season winding down, some teams are already pretty much done, Brent.
Yeah, when you're out of playoff contention, it kind of hurts. There's a bit of air let out of the balloon that way. But some teams take different approaches, BA. They continue with what they've tried to build on. And then there are other teams that will play their young guys and give them an opportunity to grow.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Young can't hit.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Down low. Ayton. Rejected by Okongwu. Throws it up high. Leaps for it. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Hawks making a switch here. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Back to Collins. Beyond the arc. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Over Paul.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Young. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Atlanta Hawks basket.
.141 left in the first half. Booker attacking. Good D by Bogdanovic. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Outside Paul. Inside. Here's McGee. It's stolen by Wright. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And he drives in. Here's Capella. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Paul drives in. Count that bucket. Paul's got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Pass to Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Ball from deep three-point land. Great look, but off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Gallinari. And he gets the bucket.
Well, the decision-making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick-and-roll sets.
Crowder with a screen. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns ahead, leading by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And again, great to have you with us. A shout out to all the moms out there on this Mother's Day. And Atlanta has possession. 8-point game. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
To the middle. Capella. And Biyombo with the block. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his second season, you got to be kidding.
To the paint. The kick out to Paul. To the middle. Pass to Crowder. Launches a three. Drops in the three. And the Suns lead by 14.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Bogdanovich. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
And your Atlanta Hawks Dancers.
And so here's Phoenix. Ayton in the high post. Outside Paul. Crowder with a screen. Clock at 6. Tipped. And stolen by Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot falls short that time. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And the basket by Bridges. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Young. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. For 3, Booker. Not going to go that time. Young with it. And it's Paul picking him up. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Crowder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Crowder can shoot that catch and shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Gallinari. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Substitution. Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Out to the right wing. And they recover it. Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Right with the bucket.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Mikal Bridges, 31.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Now here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And there it is for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Gallinari. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Herder. Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Capella. Pulls it from the corner. Phoenix grabs the miss. Left side Johnson. 12 through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Suns ahead. They lead by 18. We've got more. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Shamet. Driving inside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Ayton. Guarded by Capella. The jump hook. Ayton, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Young. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Holiday. Down low. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 20.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Young. The Suns clear it.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The 3, Collins. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Holiday with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Unloads. Here's Ayton. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Ayton with a screen. To the inside. Capella with a block. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Outside Herder. The crossover. No good off the glass. Phoenix dominating the game. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ayton inside. Capella with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution. Jay Crowder, Devin Booker, Chris Paul.
1:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aiden.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Paul. Aiden with a screen. The drive by Paul. Here's Aiden. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. The three. That shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for DeAndre Ayton.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Rejected by a Okongwu. And he gets it back. Ayton, no good. It's right on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Taking 2 shots.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Phoenix dominating the game. 22 is their biggest lead. And Ayton with the stuff.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Onyeka Okongwu. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
First one falls for him.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Good on both. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wright. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
That's good from Paul.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Williams up top. Pass to Okongwu. Biyombo with a steal. And stolen by Williams. Gallinari with it. Bogdanovich from long range. And the miss. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let
a dream team, 92 Olympics. Whole crew a dream team, 92 Olympics.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches, yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero pa' que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper out of Cloud9. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. That's why I'm on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen Snow that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, hasta enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera mera la nena que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, eso no se acaba. Tengo con cholos en un empada, bicho, me que piñada. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. La reina es el reino, Beatriz Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia y solo saben copiar. Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla 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 siempre. Y raperas que me conocen me están tirando sal, pero Visa dijo que le meta, so I'm I got good and plenty, I know couldn't get me, I'm acting a fool if any wanna catch this fade. Súbele a mí que yo soy la dura que te dio solo dos rutas, tírame o si quieres hazte, wey. Díganme si así o con más lumbre que por costumbre. Mato yo el track, no acepto no two-face, I've been choosing. Bring the hook back like hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for that cause I got a little thing for when a get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, go.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stoop. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck in mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. Someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting, how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me, but knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me and all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals. My father tore down, all of this was thought out. Whether I was thinking or not, somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise, if memory serves me. I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, so I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. Someone was always standing behind.
Hello to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you with us for this special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Pass to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocks it loose. Crowder with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Ball as that one goes in.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
No good from the wing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Trae Young. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Paul. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Hunter with some nice defense.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Screen by Capella. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Over Ayton.
Clint
Capella.
The assist.
And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. In the corner, Collins with it. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Hunter on the wing. That one goes in.
DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got 5 now.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Outside Collins. Poked loose. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. And the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Outside Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Paul is doubled. Another 3 for Phoenix. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Paul for 3. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's Williams with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta leading by 3. To Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. Quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Here's Bogdanovich. And another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Booker. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Ayton. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Booker outside. Puts up a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now this is a go-to shot for sweet Lou Williams. The three ball is there.
Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Left side, Williams. Can't hit from 12.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
They now take the lead. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
1:12 left in the first half.
John Collins. DeAndre Hunter. Trae Young.
Right, left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Young. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Bridges misses. Right side. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good, Ayton.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Booker up top. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
This one for three. The shot that time, not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ball outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Assisted. And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Young. Poked away. Here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. The 9-foot shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gallinari with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Okongwu. No good there off the double clutch. Suns trailed by 4. Pass to McGee. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Johnson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Out to the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Williams from outside. Payne grabs the board.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Over to the wing. For the lead. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Suns lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
They get it back. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Herter. Pass to Williams. It's over Payne. Here's Herter. It's deflected. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Here's Williams. And that time, also a missed shot.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
A wide open look here for Craig. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gallinari outside. Pass to Herter. Down low. Over to the left wing. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix ahead, up 4. And we'll have the Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hawks trailed by 4. Now Young. The Hawks working the ball around. He gets it in there. 6 points for John Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Payne. To the wing on the left. Pass to McGee. Johnson right side. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team.
That's on Clint Capella. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shooting. They haven't missed much of anything from mid-range today.
In the corner, Herter with it. Pass to Hunter. Young outside. McGee with the block. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Craig. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 8. Back to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
Fans, get up and let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Capella, and here is Hunter. No good from outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the inside. McGee inside. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
This man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Off target from outside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to McGee. Shamet on the wing. 6 to shoot. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Collins in the post. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Johnson. There's Shamet. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Young, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Craig. Rebounded by Capella. The The Hawks trailed by 9. Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. Stolen by McGee. Here's Craig. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. No one near him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Atlanta has possession. 15-point game. Here's Young from the arc. Ball outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly...
Pero el adiós nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime.
Pass. All right, good basket, Danny. All right, let's double team right here. Yep.
Okay, I think we're going to get bump.
Yep.
Nice, okay, got it, run. Go, Chris, go.
Yes, there it is, layup. Game winner, let's go. That's a W in the W.
So good.
Shout out to everyone out there grinding their players. We've run into some stiff competition out here. It's time for 2K TV Interactive. All questions this week and the VC you earn for correct answers are brought to you by Chips Ahoy, here for happy.
And with the WNBA season tipping off, let's talk about WNBA chips. How many championship has our NBA 2K22 cover athlete Candace Parker won?
Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3?
Well, we know 0 is wrong because Candace Parker is absolutely a champion.
Yes, so if you already selected 0, no VC for you. I'm sorry.
0 VC. We may be biased, but we firmly believe the NBA 2K community is the best. So many of you are doing great things in the real world and on the virtual courts.
So in our series, My 2K Life, we bring those two together, going behind the scenes, if you will, to feature some of your favorite standout 2K community members.
In this installment, representing women in gaming with a force, here's the story of Pretty Loves Pink. I'm wearing pink today for her.
When I first started, I thought I was the only girl that played video games, literally. Now, there's a plethora of us. So we've come a long way, and I'm so happy for that. What's going on stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted the whole world to know that I was a girl. Give me that. Let's go. Nobody will ever think that Pretty Loves Pink is a guy when they get booked. So that was the first thing that I thought of, and it just so happened to be a cute gamer tag, you know, that everybody likes now. So it worked out. This is PLP, and this is My 2K Life. My mommy is the one that introduced us to video games. I guess they were crazed in the 90s or whatever, and every Christmas we get a new console or a new game. Basketball became, you know, my favorite because I actually like to play basketball in real life. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. I lived here my entire life. My childhood was not very nice. Somehow, I still got good grades. I still persevered. I didn't become a product of my environment, you know, and I still excelled. I graduated high school with over a 4.0. And then I got a scholarship to go to college. I went to college, but it was just something that was missing. You know, I wanted to do something bigger than that, which is when I enlisted into the military. And I went to the U.S. Air Force for 4 years. And it was one of the best experiences that I've ever decided to do. I was overseas the entire 4 years. I love Italy, and I was also in Turkey. But Italy took the cake. I lived there for 2 years. I lived in the city. I ordered pizza via delivery in Italian. Like, that was like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. When I was in Italy, you know, I traveled to like Paris. I went to Ibiza. I went to a lot of different places, so I got to see the world when I was overseas. It was amazing. But it was literally a 9-hour flight every time I wanted to come home. Then I wanted to be closer to home, so I got out. So now I have another job, which is very rewarding, and I'm also doing 2K content creation as well. My very first 2K that I bought was 2K11 from the BX on base. You know, 2K11, 12, 13, I haven't missed a beat. 14, 15. When I was in 2K13 was actually Italian. I bought my 2K13 in Italy. I first started with Quick Match. That's how I started. I just played people online and just beat their butts. I always had a positive record. Never have I ever been under 50%. About to go ahead and get into a triple threat game, though. I just love to play 2K, especially my team now. It's kind of like Quick Match on steroids because, you know, you can pretty much control every aspect, and it's on you to win. Hey, I stepped back, rained on him. I don't think he was ready for that one. When I get those mentions...
Up next, the Hornets taking on the Spurs.
Prelude Pink is so good in my team, or, oh my gosh, she's so great, and... I couldn't do anything, and her defense was just so great, and it just makes me feel good to know that people recognize me for being a good 2K player, not just a girl that plays 2K, but someone that's actually good at the game, that's actually has skill. I just love basketball. I love it. I do. I do. I started playing basketball in high school. I was very shy. I stayed on the bench. I didn't get in the game very much. And surprisingly, you know, I scored 16 my first game. And I sat out the whole fourth quarter. I'm not even making this up. I just have this raw innate ability to just understand the game and know how to play the game and win the game. It feels great. I feel the burn. I feel the burn. Well, in 2018, there were not a lot of men that knew that women play video games. So I got a group of my friends. I'm like, hey, let's make, this female powerhouse thing that we cannot be denied so that people know that we're out here doing the same thing that these guys are doing and not even better. We ended up making a pro-am team. We had 5 girls. It was myself, Caramel Cherries, Hazel, Shakita, Cookie, A Little Lady 87. And we got our court to elite, which is a big deal. Then that's when the 2K League noticed. And they flew us out to New York. And they were like, hey, why aren't there any women in the 2K League? And we were wondering the same thing. So basically over the years, 2K League has made it to where the women are being recognized. I'm getting flown out to New York to compete in showcases or the Women in Gaming Initiative. It was awesome, like just to be there and to get flown out to New York multiple times. even California, the community day. Like, all of these things are just from playing 2K. It's a blessing to be able to do something that you love to do and get recognized for it. 2020, I was invited to the NBA 2K League 3v3 Park Showcase.
We've seen how dominant Pretty Loves Pink can be.
And I was late, but nobody knew why I was late there.
That team is a threat to win it all.
It's because in 2020, my life took a turn, and I literally left everything, work, everything, just to take care of my mother. I lived in the hospital with her for 2.5 months. They said she was going to get better and everything, and then COVID happened. They kicked me out of the hospital. She started to decline, and then a week later, they were telling me to talk to the palliative care doctor. The day that I was invited to play for the 2K 3v3 tournament, I was accepting my mother from hospice care in our family home. Not even probably a week later, she was gone. Like, she didn't stay very long once she was put into hospice or whatever. But I haven't fully healed from that trauma. But I just have this thing in me where I just have to continue. I cannot quit. I got to keep going. So me and Lady are about to go out here. I'm about to get on my center. She's going to get on her lockdown. We're going to be toxic on the twos. My response from the 2K community, the reception that I've gotten has been nothing but positivity. You know, I believe in, you know, putting out positivity into the world, and then you receive it back.
Thank you very much, Tony. Somebody respects me.
I work 3 days a week, so I have 4 days to content create, which is amazing. That's a schedule that anyone would dream to have. Morning streams are usually my go-to. You know, I get on, turn on my tunes. Tunes have to be right. It's about to be lit today. We're about to have a great day. DJ Pinky Pink on the ones and twos. Let's see how many dubs we can get. I used to stream for 12 hours at a time. That's how I got to where I am. You know, like streaming 12 hours, and I was getting thousands of followers from that. But that's how you get out there, though. You got to put in the work.
Luka, menace. Luka is a menace. Yes.
You can't start with 4-hour streams. You got to start with you got to put in the work, and then when you get to where you are, then you can give the 4-hour streams. Consistency is key. And also support the people that support you. And when people come to your stream, make them feel at home so they come back. It's all about retention. You don't want a whole bunch of followers that's never going to come back to you. You want people to actually enjoy, you know, being there with you and feel like family. That's what makes them come back to your stream.
And the player introduction.
Another W. I told you we're going to start this stream off with a 5-game win streak. It's inevitable. I play 2K now because I enjoy playing 2K. But it just so happens that I'm also getting, you know, paid to play 2K now, and that's something I never thought would have been possible for me. Get the board, get the board. Come on, PG, I need this. That's green. All of these things are just from me picking up a controller and saying, hey, I want to play video games. Nobody's going to say that I can't do this. Nobody's going to call me weird for doing this. Nobody's going to say that I'm out of place. This is me, and this is who I am. And I like video games. I'm never going to stop loving playing video games. It's always going to be my hobby. I'm always going to be Pretty Loves Pink. Even when I'm not Pretty Loves Pink anymore, I'm still going to always be Pretty Loves Pink on the inside.
When the shot is swishy, but you want that chocolate chippy, Chips Ahoy is here for it.
Ready for some more 2K TV Interactive? Let's move to my team. Winning a championship is always commemorated with an exclusive ring.
And in my team's limited mode, you have to earn a certain number of rings to win that elusive prize. How many is it?
Is it 3, 4, 5, or 6? Correct answer is 6. Not an easy task, but this might help. For a limited time, pick up specially marked packages of Chips Ahoy cookies and you will receive a locker code to unlock an exclusive My Team card pack. Enjoy!
Hey, 2K fans, I'm Marcus Tucker, PA voice of the Memphis Grizzlies. Returning to voice your top plays of the week. Let's see what you got for us. Rudy Fernandez is going to take flight for the Hawks on 3 defenders. You can't clip these wings. Talk about a diamond caught in the rough, man. Skyler inbounds with the lob and get one in return. What a long run for that finish. Go ahead, man, turn up. Sauceman 2K is next in Beast territory. Picking up the loose ball and rewarding their teammate, a smooth behind-the-back pass seals a flawless win. Playing the Memphis Blues for their opponents. Last play is from Alexander Lutz, stealing the ball, bouncing one lob, and returning a second off the glass. Warning, this team may be a big problem if you see them in the rack. Choose your top play of the week now. Which play is the true Grizzly in the bunch? Remember, if you want your plays featured on 2K TV, submit your best over social using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, fans, and see you inside your next Grizzlies game in 2K22.
And remember, make sure to follow us on social media to find out who wins the top plays every week and more. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Also, we have a big announcement coming up next week.
If I were you, I'd make sure to tune in.
Until then, enjoy the game.
Season 6 is almost over, but the events are still going strong. This weekend, if you're on the Concha Del Mar, make your way to the deck party, because all games played on decks 15 and 16 will earn double XP. In the city, earn double XP at the Kia Challenge. Complete all the challenges and earn rewards. Next weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's an all-new event, Power Up. It's a unique atmosphere with 5-on-5 gameplay and awesome prizes, so don't miss out. Meanwhile, it's time to crown the new champions of the city. So head to Rival Day and see if your affiliation is the best affiliation. That's it for me. I'll see you at level 40.
We're back. It's a new episode.
Drop a bag and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic new attachment.
Season 6. There are only 2 weeks left.
Listen. We got fear, love, and hate, but these haters can be your lovers, but they hide it like they undercovers. I had to escape and find my way out, freedom like Frederick Douglass. I'm living good like Uncle Finna, serve me like his butler. Got some real quarter my family, they like my brothers. We like brothers from another mother. We act out, we crack jokes like we in living color. Now it's Netflix to chill with her, no blockbuster. She kinda stuck up, so I'ma kick out then dub her. I'm not trying to shit my middies, there's no last supper. I've been through the struggle, still in the gutter. I'm a go-getter, yeah, I'm a go-hustler. Jump from place to place like I'm a free runner. Don't play with me like I'm stupid, don't play me like a season. You could call me light flash before my eyes, no thunder. Wake up to these roaches on my bed, right? Wake up to these roaches in the fridge. Wake up to no snacks on the late night. Wake up to no food in the crib. Mama had to work, right, to get what she needed for a kid. I gotta thank Mom for giving her dead life and doing the she did. I know you try to do it all for me. I know you try. Yeah, I know you try to do this all for me. Don't with nobody. I treat them more like some outcasts. Everything have a price, even without a price tag. The word me over once it had a. So people forget where they came from. They too high class. Now that I'm doing good, try to kiss my. Started with plastic cups. Now I'm sipping on. My path, it's just like my future, I bypass. I'm driving on my lane while these try to hijack. I hope that don't go over your heads. Don't let these women get to my head. Doing special stuff, I write it instead. I go crazy in the booth, like a possessed. I really sleeping on a better wake up from bed. Mama told me I'ma make it. Mama told me just be patient. I told Mom I'ma change. I told her I'm striving for greatness. I told her we gon' reach the top. No more living in the basement. No more public transportation. No more job applications. No more. Just more private jets and vacation. Stress-free meditation. Word. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives for the better. We gon' change it for the better, man. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives forever. We gon' change our lives forever, fam. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives for the better. For the better, man. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives forever. They say the good could young where I'm lucky to be alive. With this music, I gotta push everything to the side and everyone. Now it's just me and myself and I. The beat catches my attention, but the song catches your eyes and I love it. That's the reason I does this. I just settle for more. I don't settle for nothing. I just take my time with it. Was a need for the rush and where you was at when it had nothing. Now it be stunting. I still low budget. I still be acting up. Guess I be bluffing. All these jabs y'all be throwing, I just weave it and duck it. Do what I want, when I want, like a boss. What you say is not up for discussion. I'm too underground, I felt like I was trapped in a dungeon. No more hiding from a no running. I can't catch a turn who just hungry and wants this. And I want it, yeah, I want it.
I'm so optimistic, you fake, I'm realistic. Life so unrealistic, got my statistics. My image autistic. This hate is a sickness, cure every sickness. Play it out like audition. Life is all the streets is vicious. There's no such thing as forgiveness. Treat it like it's a privilege on my side.
I know you try to do it all for me. Yeah, I know you try to do this all for me. Wake up to these roaches on my bed, right? Wake up to these roaches in the fridge. Wake up to no snacks on the late night. Wake up to no food in the crib. Mama had to work right to get what she needed for a kid. I gotta thank Mom for giving her dead life and doing the she did. Thank you, Mom, for lies beneath.
I'm going back to my old ways. I'm the put that on my last name. Told myself I'm not coming in last place. I'm going back. Myself, that's a close. I'ma swerve on that road rage. I've been treating these like loose change. I'm going back. I still rub with my in 6th grade. I go hard, I do my own thing. You get if you look in the wrong way. I'm going back. And I let my little mama. Back from the future, came back to the past. Back to this money, my foot on the gas. I'ma flood out my wrist, I'ma get to this back. I'm back to this music, I'm back on the track. And they telling me, Swizzy, you gotta relax. I'm like, oh, that, where they at? I got that stay with the. I'm going back, I'm going back. I'm going back to my old ways. I'm that, put that on my last name. Told myself I'm not coming in last place. I'm going back. Myself, that's a close. I'ma swerve on that road rage. I've been treating these like loose change. I'm going back. I still rub with my in 6th grade. I go hard, I do my own thing. You get if you look in the wrong way. I'm going back. And I let little mama snap again. I'ma this new track again. Cashing that check, I've been stacking it. Go tell them what's happening. I know they mad that I'm back again. Work on my craft, I've been practicing. They got no talent, they lacking it. Oh, he rapping real fast again. Can't handle it. I go hard with it, play it back again. Cap and get again. I'm going back. It's too soft. Way too many been capping, I'm going off. Who you talking to? Acting like you the boss, like you that making that money and calling shots. You know how we coming, I'm ready to. You don't want it, I'm coming up to the top. I'ma make it happen, man. We taking off, and that's a not a five. I would never back out. I'ma put my city on the map now. Only real what I rap about. It's a blackout. Now he passed out. That's a man down. We don't care about. Where the other that now? Now you wanna step down? It's a rap now. And that money started coming fast now. Never saw me coming back now. I'm going.
episode of NBA 2K TV.
The 2022 WNBA season is tipping off today with all 12 teams in action this weekend.
And whether you're on last gen or current gen, you can enjoy all aspects of the WNBA. You can jump into a quick game, grind through a playoff bracket, or control a franchise and build your dream team. There is something for everyone.
But exclusive to current gen is the W, where you can start your own WNBA career and become a legend in the league.
For more on that, here's some 2K TV tips to help get you started. First up, customize your My Player, set your abilities, and choose your takeovers. Then, hop into some games. And as you continue to play, not only will your skills increase, but so will your visibility within the league.
As your career progresses on the court, you'll level up and unlock special opportunities, items, and salary improvements. Your teammate chemistry will also develop as you spend time with your teammates off the court.
Speaking of off the court, the W allows you to build your brand as an entrepreneur, fashion icon, and more. As you advance your career in each job, you'll earn more and more rewards.
Did you say rewards, Chris? Because just like my career in the W, you can play online and earn rewards that are unique to each season. But instead of working from level 1 to 40, you'll be working from bronze to Hall of Fame. In your journey to the top, you'll earn clothes, VC, an extra badge point, and more.
Soon enough, your role on your WNBA team will increase. And as it does, you'll be able to influence your team's decision-making by suggesting trade targets and free agents that you'd most like to play with.
You'll be rewarded with each of your performances, and your ascension in the league will be determined by how well you play.
So, what are you waiting for? Build your My Player and see if you can be the face of the next great WNBA dynasty.
All over well before the final buzzer.
Today I'm joined by Brian and Danny as we are heading over to the W Online to take on some of the competition, and it looks like we just found 3 opponents right now. So we're ready to start this thing.
It looks like they have a pirate at point and maybe 2 paint protectors. Brian's gonna have a tough time. They're probably gonna want to try to stifle his large build in the inside there.
Well, I might have some trouble, but they're gonna have trouble guarding me too, Danny.
Okay, we'll see how this rolls out.
All right, I'm running point with my shot-creating playmaker.
I'm working with a 3-and-D guard.
And I'm running with a 6'10 paint beast. Dang, they are all over me. I see you, Danny, I see you. Yeah,
there we go.
Shot.
Man, green in shots already. This is looking pretty nice.
If they're gonna double you, just kick out.
All day.
Brian, they're all over you.
I know.
I'm gonna cut.
I see
Brian,
Chris, I see him.
Woo, let's go.
Yes.
Let's
Good
go.
cut, Chris.
Defense can't stop that. Christina Manning is on fire.
All right, here's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's get Brian some space. Bring the ball away from the paint.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, here we go.
It's got room.
All right, right back at you.
Hit me. Yep.
Hey,
Second defender
no
comes
foul.
and 1. No match for Brianna Buckets. That's just been the story of the game right now.
All right, with these new builds, we got to try to play smart. We can't rely on ratings and badges. So this next play, again, draw the ball away from the paint and then drop it in. Let's play outside in.
All right, I'm gonna back up 3-point line. All right, over to you.
Okay, it's coming, Brian, over top.
Oh, nice pass. Nice.
Pass,
I didn't even see that. Nice seal, Brian. Don't give it to him. Box out. Box out.
Box it out.
Brian, get there.
I'm trying.
Get the rebound, Brian.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I'll block it.
That was a
Third chance
terrible
buckets
possession.
will always burn you. I don't care what the basketball game is.
All right, Danny, help me with the pirate. She is fast.
I want to help you, but like we're getting destroyed inside, but she's so fast.
I got
can't
inside,
stop her.
don't worry.
All right.
Oh, I thought I had it inside.
Oh, man.
I can't even blame you. Like they're totally pressuring the ball, but we are so scared of the shooter on the perimeter.
2-point game though. We're still right in this thing.
We had some success going inside. Let's try that again. All right, here we go.
I'm inside.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, nice.
There we
This
go.
is just a passing clinic from Danny today. Stay with the pirate. Stay with the pirate. Force the 3. Oh, that's a red miss. I got bored.
Mount.
I see you, Danny. I see you.
Nice pass. Oh, easy one. Easiest bucket we've had all game, and now we're just 2 away from the win. Nice pass.
All right, good basket, Danny. All right, let's double team right.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Orlando, Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Then it's Suggs, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Bamba in at the 5. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Carter, a screen on Curry. Here's Anthony. That one rolls around and rims out.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Bamba. Back to Anthony. Carter, a screen on Curry. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates. But Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with. Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Poole shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Anthony against Curry. Pass to Carter. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Poole left side. There's the 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Wagner. Anthony with it. Wagner with a screen. Anthony with it. Green picks him up. Anthony misses. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 so far. Anthony against Poole. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Wagner. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here's Curry for 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
It's all tied in Orlando. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
And your 407.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry. Kuminga is out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Payton in at the 2. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point. Something to keep an eye on. Now here's Isaac. Pass to Lopez. And here's Fultz.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lopez, a screen on Curry. And it's Fultz off the drive. They get it back. And it's good for 2.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Looney. Porter with it, guarded by Ross. Payton against Harris. Left side, Payton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Pass to Isaac. Fultz against Curry. Fultz passes to Ross. Isaac with a screen on Porter. And it's Ross on the drive. Ooh, it's stolen away. Porter against Harris. 52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Curry, no good. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Isaac, the pass to Harris. Back to Isaac. Pass to Lopez. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors leading. There's a screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Fultz with it. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got Wendell Carter. Suggs is out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner, and it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, BA. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Now Anthony, guarded by Poole. Back to Wagner. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Boy, and with Klay Thompson's 2-year absence, you really saw the importance he has to this Warriors team. They missed this guy dearly.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Carter, hounded by Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Clay likes to fly under the radar, but Doris, he is integral to what they do.
That's exactly right. Fantastic defender that frees up others, can play as either a first or second option offensively. This guy always plays within the flow of the team.
Basket counts.
Well, Mo Bamba, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. And it's Wagner missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Curry, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Carter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Wiggins finds Green. Curry from deep three-point land. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Orlando trailing here. On the floor for the Warriors. Nemanja Bjelica is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. Now here's Wiggins. Thompson passes to Poole. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Anthony misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Shoots from 12. Poole shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Anthony. Driving in. Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. Here's Hampton. Defended by Thompson. Here's Okeke. No good on the triple. The Warriors shooting about 41%. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Here's Thompson. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Yeah, you keep defenders guessing with the ability to get to that in-between game. Part of what makes Klay Thompson an all-star.
Isaac for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Now Poole. Thompson outside. Here's Bjelica. And the jam by Bjelica.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Here's Suggs. There's the drive. Oh, some solid defense from Poole.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Wagner. Clock at 4. Here's Anthony. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Now here's Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I think we're going to get bump.
Yep.
Nice, got it, run.
Running.
Go, Chris, go,
yes,
go.
There it is, layup. Game winner, let's go. That's a W in the W.
So good.
Shout out to everyone out there grinding their players. We've run into some stiff competition out here. It's time for 2K TV Interactive. All questions this week and the VC you earn for correct answers are brought to you by Chips Ahoy, here for happy.
And with the WNBA season tipping off, let's talk about WNBA chips. How many champion chips has our NBA 2K22 cover athlete Candace Parker won?
Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3?
Well, we know 0 is wrong because Candace Parker is absolutely a champion.
Yes, so if you already selected 0, no VC for you. I'm sorry.
0 VC. We may be biased, but we firmly believe the NBA 2K community is the best. So many of you are doing great things in the real world and on the virtual courts.
So in our series, My 2K Life, we bring those two together, going behind the scenes, if you will, to feature some of your favorite standout 2K community members.
In this installment, representing women in gaming with a force, here's the story of Pretty Loves Pink. I'm wearing pink today for her.
When I first started, I thought I was the only girl that played video games, literally. Now, there's a plethora of us. So we've come a long way, and I'm so happy for that. What's going on stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted the whole world to know that I was a girl. Give me that. Let's go. Nobody will ever think that Pretty Loves Pink is a guy when they get whooped. So that was the first thing that I thought of. And it just so happened to be a cute gamer tag, you know, that everybody likes now. So it worked out. This is PLP, and this is my 2K life. My mommy is the one that introduced us to video games. I guess they were crazed in the 90s or whatever, and every Christmas we get a new console or a new game. Basketball became, my favorite because I actually like to play basketball in real life. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. I lived here my entire life. My childhood was not very nice. Somehow, I still got good grades. I still persevered. I didn't become a product of my environment, and I still excelled. I graduated high school with over a 4.0. And then I got a scholarship to go to college. I went to college, but it was just something that was missing. I wanted to do something bigger than that, which is when I enlisted into the military. And I went to the U.S. Air Force for 4 years. And it was one of the best experiences that I've ever decided to do. I was overseas the entire 4 years. I love Italy. And I was also in Turkey. But Italy took the cake. I lived there for 2 years. I lived in the city. I ordered pizza via delivery in Italian. That was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. When I was in Italy, I traveled to Paris. I went to Ibiza. I went to a lot of different places. So I got to see the world when I was overseas. It was amazing. But it was literally a 9-hour flight every time I wanted to come home. Then I wanted to be closer to home, so I got out. So now I have another job, which is very rewarding. And I'm also doing 2K content creation as well. My very first 2K that I bought was 2K11 from the BX on base. 2K11, 12, 13, I haven't missed a beat. 14, 15. When I was in 2K13 was actually Italian. I bought my 2K13 in Italy. I first started with Quick Match. That's how I started. I just played people online and just beat their butts. I always had a positive record. Never have I ever been under 50%. About to go ahead and get into a triple threat game, though. I just love to play 2K, especially my team now. It's kind of like Quick Match on steroids because, you can pretty much control every aspect, and it's on you to win. Hey, I stepped back, rained on him. I don't think he was ready for that one. When I get those mentions on Twitter and they're like, oh my gosh, Pre-Loves Pink is so good.
For your Dallas Wings, starting at point guard, number 4, Mariah Jefferson. Starting at center, number 35, Charlie Collier. At the small forward position, number 6, Kayla Thornton. At the other forward position, number 0, Satu Sabali. The other guard, number 24, Arike Akubumbole. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Dallas starters.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Dallas Wings. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. The WNBA has had single elimination playoff games since 2016, and the NBA followed suit, adopting a similar opening round format in 2021.
Yeah, it's one thing the WNBA has done an outstanding job of leading the way for basketball in this country.
Absolutely, Tim. Lots of rule changes we first see in the WNBA. They'll end up getting adopted by the NBA and the college games. So you just got to give tons of credit to the WNBA Rule Committee. They're setting the tone for the rest of the basketball world.
Now here's Copper. Pass to Dolson. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Charlie Collier. Thornton outside. Now Ogunbowale. And it's blocked by Stephanie Dolson.
A tremendous shot blocker. Dolson's length at 6'5" and defensive IQ lead the Swats.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Parker. Right side, Quigley. To the paint. Copper outside. Launches a 3. No good there. And Dallas the other way now.
Well, in the 2020 bubble, Kahleah Copper became one of the league's most improved players, averaging 15 points per game, which was more than double her previous career high.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Fires for 3. Arike Ogunbowale with another miss. And for Copper, that production carried over to the 2021 season as she was named to her first WNBA All-Star team.
Well, pretty incredible to have that jump in production. It's just really not something you see happen too often in a player's 6th season in the league. But it's just great to see Copper thrive individually and as a teammate and continue to grow her game.
The first free throw is good.
It's always great to see Candace Parker in action. I mean, one of the most versatile players in the history of the sport.
The Sky making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, you talk about Parker's versatility. She impacts the game in just about every way possible.
Rebounding, scoring, defense, you name it. And one of the most intelligent players you'll find. There is nothing on the court that she can't do.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Harrison. Harris. And another miss by Dallas.
Offensively, just 1 of 4 to start. They're still warming up.
Parker with the ball. Outside to Shields. Now Vandersloot. To the inside. Parker laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Gray. Collier. Mabry, guarded by Quigley. A screen by Collier. Gray. Shoots over to Shields. That one wide left. For 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Nice smooth shot from beyond the arc for DeShields. Her team definitely appreciates her range shooting.
And so the first quarter in the books. Sky out in front, up by 4. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Get ready for the Diff Squad.
And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
Now here's DeShields. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali. Dallas trailing here. And it's Kayla Thornton off the drive. That one drops for her. As the years have gone by, we've seen less centers, less bigs, and rosters go guard heavy. Why is that?
Well, we've seen a massive shift to the three-point shot. Threes are attempted just about 50% more over the last couple seasons than the start of last decade. The emphasis is on shooting, and it's led to a more perimeter-based game.
That, and teams have gone with
Mind the
small
lanes.
ball.
Mind the
It's been
lanes.
proven that you
One
can
shot.
win with 3, sometimes 4 guard lineups. Part of what makes Kayla Thornton so effective on offense is her mix of power and finesse. She can mix it up inside, but then put a soft touch from outside.
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
And the level of commitment the Shields has. Excellent job taking on the physical defense and finishing.
Umbawale with it. Covered by the Shields.
2 minutes.
Here's Thornton. Screen by Allery. Drops it in from 11 feet. The size and athleticism of Thornton certainly makes her tough to handle down in the paint.
Yeah, she likes going for those high percentage close range looks, and those seam talents also help her on the glass. Thornton, a tremendous player in terms of her rebound totals.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
Jefferson right side. Allery outside. Pass to Umbawale. Back to Allery. Good, and the assist goes to Umbawale.
Just out-muscling the opposition there. Allery has no problem flexing on him and finding a way to finish.
Copper outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Picked by Endor for 3. No good on that shot. The Wings go the other way with it. Jefferson outside. Thornton. Picked by Thornton. Now here's Jefferson. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range.
What a score Ogunbowale is, a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Vandersloot outside. Here's to Shields. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Wings out in front, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. One player who's been getting it done is Ogunbowale.
Well, guys, what she gives this team is an edge. She lights up an arena when she gets going. In the first half, she had it going.
And she doesn't just give them an edge. She gives them a confidence that they otherwise wouldn't have. And I just see her as a special player that the team loves having around.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Ogunbowale. Pass to Sabali. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one to go. Chicago leading.
You're not going to find many better passers in the game than Vandersloot. I mean, she is a coach's dream. This staff just loves having her out there. Someone who can run the offense and get the most out of all of her teammates on the floor.
Ogunbowale, shot is good.
Well, we know Agumbawale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
Outside Quigley. Pass to Parker. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. And when it comes to Vandersloot, she's got plenty of records to back up her point guard credibility.
Yeah, she set the WNBA record for assists in a single season, and she's actually led the league in assists a bunch of times. She can also fill it up on the points as well. If a defense isn't careful, she can easily drop 25 on them.
Pass to Parker. Copper. Picked by Parker. Copper outside. Dolson covered by Collier. And it's Dolson missing.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Jefferson outside. Outside Agumbawale. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here.
In for the Sky.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Now here's the Shields. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. Parker. They shoot again, and she lays it up and in.
It's not just the 6'4" frame that allows Parker to get those in. It's her motor. It's her desire. It's her drive to win.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm so happy we get to see this pass just one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see the two kind of taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, that is some dime dropping, guys. Accurate and on time.
Fans, it's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Now here's Harris. Pass to Harrison. She can't get it to go. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Harris. And the basket by Quigley.
You can certainly count on Quigley in these moments. She keeps her composure and just sinks it.
Pass to Gray. The screen by Collier. Mabry with it. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yes, what a moment for Mabry. A real winning player.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside to Shields. Down low. Here's Stevens. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A skilled big with crafty offensive moves. Stevens is young, but sometimes looks like a vet the way she plays.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. Can't get the block. Send him to the line.
Exactly. If you want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
He gets the first, and that ties the game up.
The number 1 pick in the 2021 draft. There is a lot of hype around Charlie Collier, and there's a lot to like. An incredible talent.
And she is unable to get the second one.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
The Shields can't hit. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. And the shot goes down.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a bit.
And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. There's the whistle. That goes on Dulcie. That'll be her second foul of the game.
First team foul. In for the sky. Candace Parker. Kalea Copper.
Now here's Agubawale. Guarded by Quigley. From deep, Saju Sabali. Drains in from downtown.
The team gets Sabali set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
Parker with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Back to Parker. Out to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Copper. Chicago again misses. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Arike Agubinwale. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
An exciting, explosive guard with a promising future. Arike is a talented scorer who doesn't lack confidence in herself.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Quigley. Pass to Dolson. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Collier. Now here's Jefferson. Vandersloot defending. Now here's Jefferson. And so it's Dallas with the W. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Metro bought 2 protects. Boom. Weezy dripping at him. We on the Boominati way.
With that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. I'm feeling unappreciated, underrated, I think it's time for payment. Add some zeros and commas to the statement. At the table we renegotiating, I ain't from Buffalo, I need a duffel full of bills. Pay me like I'm Sean Carter, Wayne Carter under deals. Call Mav. I'm tryna triple the cash, digital flip with the bag. Ain't no limit how I get it, I push it to max. Multiply, you know the math. Then I'ma add up the tax. Check the stats, I'm the one jumping out the gym. Gunning for me, I gotta protect the rim. Starting 5 and I'm not sitting on the bench. Pulling up in your face, you can hit a switch. Treat every night like the playoffs. That's why I don't take a day off. Till my jersey in the rafters, winning with the players, Phil Jackson. I ain't with that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, Scottie. They be always shooting shots, but they be missing. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics. Yeah, I know they sleep, they been popping them. I'm MVP, see these rings, I'm a champion. If they cross over on me, I'ma handle it. Highlights for all you low lifes on the main event. I'm a alley-oop, I'm a add the loop, I'm a NW attitude. I'ma call the shots, I'ma run and shoot, never number 2. Heard you was getting defensive, you out of bounds. I had to block all the fences. Check the forensics, they took the charge in the car, had to check their offenses. They foul, caught a tech, caught a rep, you're on step, see the flex. All power off finesse, nothing less on your neck, with a check. I ain't with that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, they be always shooting shots, but they be missing. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics. Whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat.